Hi everyone, you're watching Vermilion's View, and I am your favorite horror homo. And today we're going to be doing a full review of Sting. Great year for Australian films and filmmakers with Talk to Me coming out last year, Late Night with the Devil earlier this year, and now Sting is your campy, whimsical, fun creature feature. This is one of those films you know exactly what you're going to get. You know what you're getting into once you watch the trailer. I absolutely love that we got to see the spider's point of view. The hallways of the apartment complex was just, it felt so right. It felt so real. The color palette was great. The lighting was superb. The acting was phenomenal. The cinematography was creative as fuck. You're seeing little camera come here, shot here, over here, turning around, doing all that. I absolutely love apartment complex was super sketchy and you knew something was wrong. It just felt like what is this? And I love that. It had this camp, childlike, crazed killer. And with all those mixed together, did it work well? 2000s all the way. I loved everything about it. Something about each and every character had so much going on. Their acting was great. Everyone was quirky. Job well done. You can tell that they wanted to, they knew what they were doing. The family drama did not mesh well with me. I did feel like it was forced. I get what they were trying to do. But it came across as if I didn't know whose side I'm on. Do I like the stepdad? Am I supposed to like the mom? Am I supposed to like the daughter, the little girl? I didn't. She was kind of unlikable to me. At some point, if the spider would have gotten her, I would have said, all right, well, this is what you asked for. And I don't think that that's what they were shooting for. So I feel like there was a little bit too much seasoning on the casting, meaning as everybody had something going on. I mean, there's a woman with dementia, there's a drunk neighbor, there's an Asian talking like Surrey, which we'll get on. There is the landlord, which is their grandmother. There's the mom. And the girl, she's just, bratty. But I can understand that the issues that she's going through with her stepdad, it was just a lot to unpack with everybody. The exterminator is annoyed by coming there so much. So I felt like, can we have somebody, and I know that y'all going for campy and cheesiness, but can we have somebody in this movie that's not having all the extra shit that doesn't have, a doctor's order attached to the Asian neighbor that knew everything. I didn't too much like his delivery because he was talking as if like he was a robot, as if he was Surrey. I immediately said Surrey. And I didn't like that. I was like, why does he know everything? How does he know this? And I know you always have somebody that knows everything, but it was kind of like, I don't know. I would have liked a little bit of twist if he wanted to keep it or capture it or get sales or whatever. I would have liked something, but other than this neighbor knowing it all. No. Intense, yes. Nervous, anxious, that's what you're going to get. Original, no. Listen, guys, I had a fun time. I had a blast. We have seen stuff like this before. Sand octopussy, Sharknado, meth crocodile, cocaine bear, eight-legged freaks. But the thing about this one, they have something going on that the others don't. The feel of it just being so whimsical and Krampus-like, I loved it. And immediately when it ended, I loved it. And immediately, once it ended, I pressed replay. Yeah. And I was telling my friends about it. And they're like, I'm not watching that. I don't want to see no CGI mess or whatever. So big ass, I don't see no goddamn big ass spider walking around or big ass killer ants and bees and wasps. No, I don't want to see that shit. But I was like, just watch her meeting the spider. Once I met the spider, I was like, I loved it. I loved it. I'm not gonna tell anybody how he got his sound or what his sound is because I want my viewers to go watch it and experience it. I want that to click on y'all. I want that gem to be for y'all. But I absolutely, I loved it. Crazy Cast, check. You got enough spooky complex apartment building rundown cheap, check. You got this big ass monster that's walking around just eating flesh, eating, check. What do you want? You have personality, you have fun, you have, it's fun. Immediately, right when I saw the poster, I said, I'm ready to see part two. It was just that, original, like I said, no. Organic, no. But it just had this sweet seasoning that I enjoy. I would love to see Hollywood invest into more movies like this. You don't have to spend $300 on a movie that we've seen, so many times that y'all water down. Just do something like this. Put your money and time and energy into this. Now, there were times where the CGI, you could tell, it kind of got a little like, that looks fake. But it worked well with the lighting, the angles, and the shadows. You can feel it and hear it. You're like, okay, now wait. So, and with the flickering of the flashlight and looking around and let's talk about the hallway. So I absolutely love how the beginning of the movie when he comes in and he's over the little dollhouse playing, and that just gives you a synopsis of what's about to go down. I love that we got to see the hallways. The little girl was always crawling in the hallways. And so I guess that Spider was watching her and was like, oh, okay, got it. So I'm going to go through there. And it worked. Something about this worked. I don't know what it was, but it worked. Is it perfect? No. Is it a 10? No. It's not a 9. We're getting to the score. Well, I can go ahead and tell you the score. It's not a 10. It's not a 9. But it is an 8. It's not that I'm being very nice. It's that I got what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is one of those movies when you see Arachnophobia or Eight-Legged Freaks or those, Meth Crocodile double featurettes and you're watching them. And this is like, oh, this is really good. This is one of those movies. And I absolutely had a fun, extraordinary time. It's not so much CGI. They do practical effects. The gore, when they go for the gore, they go there. They don't hold nothing back. I did like how they would do it in there. When they would get it in, they would get it in. I will say I wanted more. I wanted y'all to punk the patch. And I think that they're going to give us that for the second and third installment. Now, 9 times out of 10, the second and third installments of any movie is terrible. And I'm sure it's going to even fall to pieces. But if they can wrap it tight and get the budget and know what you are and stay true to that, this could work out and be, stellar. I'm here. It's purposely funny, thrills and chills. It's straightforward. It knows exactly what it wants. It's nasty, campy, childlike, gory. It checks the box. That is the review. Like I said, did you watch it? Did you hate it? Do you want to see part 2? Are you interested in these crazy big ant movies? Follow me on Twitter, tweet me, leave comments or anything like that. I would love to hear from you. Horror Homo is out. Thank you so much, and y'all have a great time. Until next time, peace out.